Hey everyone, Mr. Regan here, and for this next set of tasks, we're going to be looking at using our Newt model that you see down here with all four of our histograms. We're going to be using our trait labels here to label what's going on with our Newts, and then there's going to be a big question here at the bottom that we're going to be looking to answer. So when we complete our survey here, we're looking to understand how to apply the trait labels to the Newt model and how to use the model to explain our Newt population. So those are the two big things. How do we apply our trait labels and how do we use the model to explain the Newt population? And we're going to do that in the next couple tasks. So let's go ahead and take a look. In the upcoming task, you're going to see this histogram here with 4 histograms in our timeline. And we're going to see our trait labels that may or may not look familiar. Just to kind of review our trait labels here, starting with the one on the very bottom, we have the S plus is a label for a trait that is most likely to survive in the environment. And S minus is traits that are less likely to survive. O plus are the traits that are more likely to have offspring. O minus are any organism with traits that are less likely to have offspring. And now our new one is the M, the orange M, and that is traits introduced by mutation. So what we're going to be looking to do is apply these trait labels to our model before change and then after change. So when we look at our environment here, we see that there are no snakes in the first two histograms, and those two histograms show the population 200 generations ago and 50 generations ago. So we're going to come in here before any changes happen, and we're going to label using our trait labels here. Those that were most likely to survive, less likely, more likely to have offspring, less likely to have offspring, and then mutation. We're then going to come over here to the after trait, our after change section. So this is the population 40 generations ago and the population today. And this is when snakes started to show up. Okay, started to change in terms of them coming into the environment. And now with the new environment, our labels are going to change. Okay, and we're going to have to take those traits and label our two histograms here with those traits. Once you're done labeling the traits, you're then going to have to explain what caused there to be some extremely poisonous newts in our newt population when there was none in the population 200 generations ago. So after we label this, we're going to be answering this big question. So let's look at that in the slideshow. You're going to start obviously over here in task 6 after we've completed the survey, and you're going to drag and drop, remember, your labels before and after change, okay? Before and after change. After you dropped your labels on all the histograms here, you're then going to move on and answer that big question we saw. How is it that we have no extremely poisonous newts at the very beginning, but now we have a bunch here at the end? And you're going to answer that in the Amplify page there, and make sure to hit the hand in button. So folks, that's kind of the full summary of how we apply the trait labels to the Newt model and how we use the model to explain the Newt population. If something is not quite right or you're a little unsure of yourself or want to walk through that together, put your X in yellow or red and come see me. If you don't have questions, you're good to go, and let me know if you need anything at all. Good luck.